back in my truck.
Did I?
Did you? What's on the back?
The camper.
The camper. And you're already starting to going for your little break over there. So where are we going?
Olive Branch Campground.
Yeah, why are we going there? Remember why?
You can tell.
Oh,
Go ahead.
all the state parks are full. We wanted to go to Caesars Creek, full. Our standby favorite park, Cowan Lake, full. So we're gonna try Olive Branch Campground. It's a private campground, full of The reason why is there's Pioneer Days at the Pioneer Village at Caesars Creek. So we wanted to go check out the Pioneer Village, and unfortunately, I don't know if it's good or bad. We'll know in a little bit. It coincides with Pokemon Community Day, so we got a dilemma. So we may be looking for Pioneer Pokemon. Do they have any of those? I don't know either.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Alright. So anyways, that's where we're heading to. So nice little relaxing weekend, and hopefully it's gonna be warm tomorrow. So that's kind of the plan?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. Oh, we're gonna go by the visitor center in a dam, it looks like.
Oh. We don't go this way too often, do we?
Yeah. Oh, it's to the village too.
Huh?
To the village too.
Oh.
I wonder if there's enough space for me to pull in, or bring up your. Oh, never mind. You got it going. See if there's going to be any stuff over here at the visitor center. There might be some stops and gyms.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Because we'll be close to the visitors center.
Yeah, we come over this way for the villages over in here.
Yeah, I see some stuff, or some gyms. There's like 3 gyms already that I see.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Is that a stop? Like 2 gyms and I think a stop.
Okay.
Yeah, there's stuff in there. There's 2 stops, 2 gyms. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So we.
And there might be even more that we can't see.
So it's back in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, like right as you turn. Yep. Okay, cool. As long as we got something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, 2 gyms and 2 stops, and who knows once you get in there, what else there'll be.
Oh, we get to drive across the dam.
Oh, there's a gym up here. Yeah.
So this is Caesars Creek Dam. This makes Caesars Creek Lake, and you can't see off to the side there, but it's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Should have had the Sony out.
Yeah.
It's.
Well, maybe after Community Day tomorrow, or after the
Yeah.
we could, because we'll probably be coming back this way,
Yeah,
right?
we will.
We could do it then.
Then here is a good place to go hunt for fossils.
Yeah, Amanda's friend, Kelsey, her mom, brought them here one time to go fossil hunting. I don't know if they got much or not, but they had fun. I wonder if Amanda remembers that.
Okay, there we go.
I like their sign.
Pearl, you need a pass. Without it, you're going to be trespassing. They're going to get you.
Uh-oh. You know what a rebel I am.
Uh-huh.
Keep your eye out on me.
Pearl says, I don't want no pass.
Very garden. Maybe a KOA?
I don't know. Might be. Yep, there it is. It's self check-in.
Self-check-in.
See?
There we are. Number 70.
No camp store for you yet.
Not yet.
Better get our little pass on. They're gonna come get Pearl for trespassing.
You know how like when you're around somebody, like for example, if you're around somebody with
We're going here. We're going right there. Y'all got that? Right there. Okay.
So who goes to? Oh, never mind.
What's that?
Nothing. Oh, there's seasonal ones here too, isn't there?
Yes.
Well.
Yes, there is.
They're wanting 70.
Yeah, then this is this. They told me, look, they should go here.
Oh, okay. Because
And
that
then
arrow.
I'm following the
All
map.
right. Okay. Oh, maybe because that's going to bring you around for backing in, maybe? I don't know.
I'm following the map.
Okay, you're following the map.
Olive Branch Campground, here we are. Set up in our little site there. That's the most I've had to drop the front end ever. Maybe, well, no, there was a state park, but they had concrete bumpers that I pulled up against. Trailer slid. That was the first time in 16 years that happened. Anyways. So, we're heading for the camp store. We always love a good camp store.
Yeah.
There's no calories in the camp store. No. Nope, no calories. So we'll see what they got and see if we can go be bad.
Yeah. Did you know they had cabins?
No, I did not know they had little cabins.
I like the little gardens that they've done.
Yeah. It is. Comes another one in. The campground showed I made a reservation at the beginning of June, and this is towards the end of June. They had only 3 or 4 sites available.
Well, you did park in the right spot. It says it's right.
We make it?
9 to 8.
Hey, in we go.
No, it's locked.
Nope. Guess no
We'll
camp store.
return 9
Well,
in the morning.
I guess they don't have a camp store. Well,
Oh, no.
this just lost a whole bunch of stars to me. To you. Ooh, it's all in the sun now. There we go. There.
There.
Now look at you. She started glowing.
I'm glowing.
She's glowing. Alright, lock up her stuff. Alright. One nice thing about an old camper, I bet you a lot of keys don't fit that anymore. I got little wings. Are you messing with my hair? What are you doing with my hair? Alright, which way we gonna go?
I don't know. Which way do I go? I don't know if I need my sunglasses or not.
Yeah, I guess we can just take this outside the road and just walk all the way around.
Whatever would be probably the best with the sun.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're gonna hit it going there.
Okay.
Oh, well,
I was wondering about that. I guess it's open.
We can try it. We can try it. Smell, Pearl, you're on camera again.
Wow.
So,
Did you want anything to drink?
Hmm?
Still? Did you still want anything to drink?
no. Let's see what we got in here.
Yeah.
Hello. Let's see. Hey. There you go.
Yeah. Or if they have mouthwash.
All right. It's too late now. I'm going to get ice cream here in a little bit.
I know. Maybe tomorrow.
A little pond over there you can fish in.
It's catch and release.
Yep. I like this big open field.
Yeah.
And they could have easily just put a bunch of sites in here and just packed them in. Mm-hmm. Pearl likes the red truck.
I didn't know they made them in red. Colorado.
What's the adventure of coming out here every weekend or every other weekend
Yeah.
just to hang out here? And
Well, I guess if you live in the city,
yeah,
it's like an escape from the city, maybe, depending on where they live. I don't
yeah, I just don't get it.
I'd want to go. I'd
want to go different places.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about it. It's just hooking up and going somewhere.
Yeah.
This looks like the more hooking up, going somewhere area.
Yeah. So far, no neighbors. I wonder if they come tomorrow.
I don't know. All right.
Nice little walk.
All right, she walked me.
I walked him.
And gives you all once around.
Where's my leash?
Where's my leash? Whoa, whoa. She's got a little shock thingy. If I get too far away, she just zaps me. You want that, huh?
Huh?
You talking about getting Amy's old collar or something?
Giving me ideas.
Okay. Her dog Emmy, she had one of those old fence collars, so now Pearl's thinking about, need a little remote for that. Hook it up to Jim and
If you get out of line.
yeah.
You start misbehaving.
I never misbehave.
Never.
Never. All right. Well, kind of a boring camp out so far. just relaxing and enjoying ourselves. So, yep. Tomorrow.
Quiet.
Tomorrow. Yeah, it is quiet.
Quiet's good.
All right, this is take 2 of this. There was no audio earlier in the earlier footage. Updated the GoPro firmware last night because this thing was just doing horrible since I updated it right before we went to the Smokies, and it was just not good. So anyways, I've updated the firmware, and then I noticed my audio level on the with the media mod, you get an audio bar, so it wasn't moving, it wasn't even there, so I tear it all. Anyways, we're starting over. So hope you enjoyed the time lapse from last night. We had a really nice night. We got a really beautiful morning out there today. Got some adventuring going for today. We're going to go to Community Fest. We're going to head out for that. We're going to go over to the visitor center to play there. There's some Pokestops. We're not sure if there's any Pokestops at the Pioneer Village for their Pioneer Days. So that's the other plan for today, and those will probably be, village will probably be its own video. So we'll kind of keep the campground stuff to the campground. But anyways, beautiful day, getting ready to head out. Pearl's in there beautifying, and I got Blackstone heated up. I gotta get me some breakfast going. So away we go. Hey, you haven't figured it out. I'm Jim.
And I'm Pearl.
And today we're currently over here at Caesars Creek Visitor Center. For the dam. And then, but it's also Pokemon Day, as you started seeing earlier. So anyways, we're here to play a little Pokemon, check out the Visitor Center, have a little lunch, move on to our next spot today, which is a Pioneer Village. So
Yes.
hang on, get your Pokeballs ready, make some room in your bag, your box. We got some Pokemoning to do.
Yeah.
So come along and have some fun. Now we get down by some stops and things.
Yeah.
Oh!
And ouch, that hurts.
Ouch, that hurt.
My head.
Bro's head's hurting. Start. All right, screen recorder's on. Look at all these.
Oh my goodness, maybe we need to start coming here more for...
oh my.
I want to do this raid. I'm going to go in.
Except you're here by yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
But wow, there's a shady spot.
Yeah,
I'm
get
gonna
that.
grab this shady spot.
I'm going
here.
in for this Dragonite.
All right, go ahead, and I'll be in right behind
and
you.
I gotta
here in a
get my
second.
buddy out, so
right.
I need to get hearts.
There.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you got the final strike.
You're the
But I'm the style savant. All right.
dressed to impress.
Oh, I am.
That's
Dressed
what
to
it
the
says.
nines.
Is that what it says? Oh, I thought mine said dressed to impress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk it again.
Okay, we met this couple at the Pokemon Cafe in Japan, Tokyo, Japan, and she just sent me a gift from this place in Kanazawa with a little cute little sticker.
Yeah, aren't they cute?
Yeah, so they were a nice couple.
Uh-huh.
I think one thing with Pokemon Go, you meet
Meet all kinds of people all over the world.
and yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll talk to you and be nice to you and everything else. All right, we're gonna check out the Caesars Creek Visitor Center.
Yeah, but I don't know if I've ever been in the. I don't think I have, or if I have, it's been so long ago. It was like.
I thought the Cub Scouts here. Maybe it was them that came
Yeah.
here. You know.
Yep.
Let's see what we got in here. I think I've been here since a kid. So James was a Cub Scout.
Yeah.
I think we came over here and checked all this out.
Yeah.
Oh, they sell America Beautiful passes here.
Oh, cool.
So when we want our Old Fart pass, we can come here.
Yeah. I thought that was coffee, but it's wildflower seed garden.
Oh yeah?
Huh. Yeah. So are some of these fossils, are these found from
Yeah, I
the
think
lake?
so.
Yeah, this was found at the Caesars Creek Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Check this out.
Uh-oh. They're growing too.
Yeah, it says back from the brink. What is it? A paddlefish. Huh. Wow.
This is the construction. When you're building it.
Oh, yeah. Check this out.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, look what they used to wear underneath. Wow. Cooper's hawk. Is that like what we have at home? The Cooper's hawk?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the fox. Oh. Oh, the gray squirrel. Look at that beaver. Wow. Look how huge it is.
I know.
Oh, look at those raccoons. That's a different color raccoon.
Yeah.
Or is it because they faded?
I don't know.
Usually they're like darker stripes, isn't it?
Oh, Quakers settled this area.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, this is a large Quaker settlement here. Well, there's the village, which we need to get our butt over to.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we need to get
Let's go get some
moving.
lunch and get moving.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
All
wow.
right, so that was this visitor center.
Yeah,
We're
that
going
was
to grab our
neat.
lunch and see if we can
Find
find somewhere
somewhere to eat.
eat. What do we got here?
Chicken salad kind of like chicken salad sandwiches.
Yep, we're behind the visitor center doing a quick lunch, and then we got to get moving because we're running out of daytime. All right, we finished packing up the last of our lunch stuff.
Yeah.
Quite yummy, huh?
Yeah, that was nice.
Except the Pokemon playing wasn't very good back here.
Well, that's because you were uploading pictures.
Well, I stopped it. It still wasn't
Oh, it still wasn't.
working very good. Too bad he couldn't do a better job clearing the brush so you could see from here.
Oh, yeah.
Letting it all just kind of.
Grow.
We are just. Just a nice leisurely day here. They're out there doing their little. Yep, they're twirling along fishing. There's a lady, she's in her little boat by herself. The guy's got a big boat, the lady's got a little boat. Something's not right there. Oh, there's the park rangers. There's the popo. Look out. Making them turn around or something.
What's happening
I think they're telling them they're getting too close to the thing. Yep. Get on out of here, you're too close. Ready? We're gonna take the shortcut.
Yeah. Well, that was nice. I liked doing community day here.
Yeah.
That worked out.
Maybe we can get the kids sometime.
To come over here, yeah. I think they'd like that. Be easy to do.
Yeah.
You know, if you wanted to sit in your car, you could. Get out and walk a little bit, you could. And yeah. When we're done, maybe walk around a little bit. That would be something to do though on a,
It'd be nice in the fall.
yeah, that'd be a good fall. Oh, down there was some picnic tables. It's green up here and or dotted.
You can start it.
How do I do that?
Just hit the up on the side.
On the side. Did you want me to zoom down there? Or? Oh, pretty. Is that good?
Yeah.
Hopefully that was okay.
We're driving across the dam here, and there's the inlet. Dam is the inlet from the dam. Pioneer Village. That was a Pokemon.
Not like at the visitor center.
Not
but
like the visitor center.
That's okay.
So I guess today is their Pioneer Days, and the village is open.
Well, they do
All
have
the buildings are
bathrooms.
open. None of those are locked.
Oh,
All the buildings are open, so you can go in and see everything for a change, or most of the buildings are open. And kind of a cute little, it's kind of cute, isn't it?
mm-hmm. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, there was one down here.
This is Meeting House, Quaker House. It's a Quaker
Quaker
church. Remember what we were saying, this was a heavy
Yeah.
Quaker area?
That developed this area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of our buildings are originals from about 1790 to 1849. They've all been dismantled and moved here. This one was moved in one piece.
We're gonna start across the way.
Yep, so our dark blue trim cabin across the way there, that's the only original cabin that's on the property. It was built in 1807, and then the big red barn back there was 1809. We've got 1,000 acres here originally. We've got roughly 15 that we still maintain.
Randy's pretty privy.
Huh? Oh, yeah. And is that hers and his in German?
Probably.
Yeah, because isn't Quaker German?
Yeah. Got a Pioneer School here we'll check out and see what we
Yes.
got.
And that's a tiny school. It's called,
What is it?
it says something, Caesars Creek Pioneer Village Little Red Schoolhouse. Came from near Harveysburg on Jonah's Run. Huh. So they didn't even have desks. They just had
Yeah, just some benches.
yeah. And they used those little chalkboards
Yeah.
probably. Huh. Wow. Big difference from today.
Yes, it is.
Is that the teacher's bed? Did she sleep here? There's a bed in there. Huh. I know, I didn't know how long it was. Oh, hold on. Got a shiny finally.
Two into now, Pearl.
Collet cabin.
Call it cabin.
Hello.
Hi.
Cute little cabin is so
That's a
much
cute little
different than the
cabin.
ones in Cades Cove,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Back in the pine.
Yeah. Oh, this is
The games and.
YouTube. YouTube.
This cabin was built in 1814. And Daniel Collett, he was a Revolutionary War soldier. He must have been a high-ranking soldier because he was granted a land grant for his service, and he was granted 2,000 acres.
Wow.
And he came up from Virginia, took his 2,000 acres up here on Route 73 and Collett Road, and not too far from here. And he built this cabin for himself and his family. Then later on, his daughter got married and his son got married, and he built two big two-story homes for them. they still stand on the property up there.
Oh,
And I understand some of them still live in it.
oh wow.
And but they donated this cabin here to the village. And it was brought here log by log, rafter by rafter, rock by rock. It's original
Yeah,
fireplace.
nice
And it was
fireplace.
dumped off here and said, here's your cabin, something similar required, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I really like this fireplace because it's unusual. Most all these fireplaces, you're in the other cabins, the hearth is on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one here is off the
Up
floor.
high,
I
yeah.
think for two reasons. One, they cooked in, that's their kitchen.
Oh,
And so they didn't have to bend over, stir
Yeah.
the pot, and feed the fire. Then in the wintertime when it's cold, the heat comes right straight out into the room. Because I've been in here, stayed in here when the snow's been flying. And once you get these logs heated up on the inside,
Yeah.
be surprised how warm you can keep it in.
Yeah.
And we have events here a lot of times. I'll come down Friday night. I stay in here Friday night and Saturday night.
Oh,
to drive
that's
by.
kind of fun.
Yeah, I love history. And, you know, it takes you back
That's
in time.
neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as you're talking, I'm
Yeah.
imagining
Yeah.
what they're doing in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it makes you, when you get home, it makes you realize how lucky you are to flip a light switch.
Right?
You know,
Have running water, a
running
cook
water,
stove.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the furnishings. I mean, we've seen a lot of the cabins like in,
Yeah.
in the Smokies and Kate's
Kate's
Cove and
Cove.
stuff like
Oh, yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
there's, you know, it's just bare cabins,
Yeah.
nothing's in it.
cabins, yeah.
Yeah.
Or here you could see how it looked when they lived in it.
Oh, yeah.
And a bedroom upstairs?
Yeah, it's
like
a
full bedroom?
full room up there. It's,
Yeah.
and the ceiling's about 10 feet up there. So it is.
Okay, so there's.
And, yeah, I got another bed up there, and there's a chest drawer. I got a big rug up there. And everything. There's another guy. He lives
That's
in.
fun.
He's a big farmer down in Kentucky,
Yeah.
and he's been a member here for 25 years or more. And so he comes up here sometimes on a weekend, and he'll stay up there. And
Yeah.
I'll stay down here. you
Yeah.
know.
Ah,
Okay.
I'm sure
that
he
is
can.
neat.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I have fixed up pretty nice for him.
Yeah.
We used to have a cabin across the way over there, the Healing cabin, but I've always liked this better.
Yeah.
And so when it came available, I said, I'm moving over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I brought some things over here. There was a few things here. And, so I just moved in over here. you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made it like my home away from home,
Yeah.
you know. But it is a nice cabin, it really is. It's been well taken care of. And like I say, the rocks, everything's original, you know. We had, back when they started the village in '73, the cabins, you know, some was on the way of the floodplain, Procedure Creek Lake. And they didn't know that his log would start taking them down. Because they've been drywalled inside, they've been sided over on the outside. And once they found out they were logged, and a bunch of people got together and said, hey, save them. So they got the state to let lease this property here.
Okay.
They started recreating the village here. One by one, they moved cabins in. It was a
So
great
what,
trip.
what was your name again?
McCarty,
McCarty?
Mac McCarty.
Okay, and what's the name of this cabin?
This is a Collet,
They call it?
the Collet cabin, built in
Okay.
1814.
Okay.
He
Ready
was
to
a
move.
Revolutionary War soldier. I've got it.
We better get moving. We only been to two
Yeah.
buildings so
far,
far. Yeah, we don't
You
move
gotta
on.
check out that. I know it's open. There's a guy in there supposed to be a broom maker, but I don't know if he knows about the history of the cabin.
Okay.
But I'll tell you a little bit before you get over to that one. That one there, the one straight across with the green trim where the peepers in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll see it's got it's two-story and a single story. Okay.
Right.
That's a Hawkins. They was a Quaker family. They come up in South Carolina. They built that. That used to stand over at Corwin, over by the river out by Waynesville. And they was part of the Underground Railroad. Now, if you notice, there's a chimney on both sides, between the two.
Right.
But there's a fireplace on either side. They're huge fireplaces. Well, on the single-story side, up over top the mantel, there's a hole. And there's a picture that covers that hole. You look up in the chimney, you'll see a shelf about like this, about like this. And if they was hiding a couple slaves hunters come, they put a little ladder up. The slaves, they took the picture down, the slaves went through the hole, stood on that shelf. And then they put the picture back. Then they built a small fire in the fireplace. And the slave hunter wouldn't think about looking up the chimney for a slave
Yeah. With
if
the
there's a fire in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And the way the chimney's built on that side, it's kind of curved. The smoke didn't go up around them and choke them or anything. So they wouldn't know
Wow.
they was up there.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
just so much history to all these
Yeah,
cabins. You know.
Wow.
So be sure you check it out. I know that
Yeah.
it's open and there's supposed to be a guy making brooms or something, but I'm
Okay.
sure you,
Cool.
you don't know the history of it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here, but
Well,
his
thank
first time
you.
he's been here. So
Yeah.
I
Okay.
gotta tell you that.
Yes, thank you.
Anyway.
Cabins back here. There's a woodworking shop.
There's a trail that goes back there.
Yeah, that's like for these old buildings.
Yeah. So you got the woodworking shop, the Hark Grader barn, and a Molly. Huh. Latrines or outhouses.
Yep.
Those look usable. I'm gonna take a peek.
You gonna take a peek?
I don't need to go, but I'm curious.
Go knock on the door.
Yeah, I probably should.
I
Yep.
think that's what we're using.
I don't need to go.
You don't need
Thank
to go?
goodness.
You
That's why-
sure about
yeah,
that?
that's why I'm
Hold
not.
on. Make sure they got a good view of that. You saw the look on Pearl's face. Yeah. I'll do some laundry. Pearl, get ready. Do your laundry.
Yeah, sure.
You ready to go in?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
Hawkins Cabin. Oh. Yeah, so
One of
this.
the primaries. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Big car.
But this went to the start point.
So where's that picture?
You did your thing.
there.
Right there.
And then you had the
Yeah.
end point. The tension, he did with his hand. He didn't need this big machine. We're going kick, kick, kick. So, in a matter of one day and one afternoon, 6 months into my adventure of being a broom maker, 1, 2, 3.
You ready to sweep?
Uh-huh. There it says restrooms. Yep, those were the restrooms.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well, they've got a barbecue hut.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's open. Oh, there's a kiln. Spring house, Gittins house.
There's
Highway
the kiln
cabin.
right there.
Where? Oh, in that white building?
No, that brick.
Oh, the.
I'm thinking it's that little building.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to walk back there?
That
or
might
no?
be the spring house, actually.
Or that one is the spring. The white one there is the spring house. I don't know.
Oh, speaking of which, I'll give me some water. She got tired.
I'm just waiting for you.
She got
Are you
tired.
done?
She got tired. She started waiting for this GoPro YouTuber. All right, you ready? Now that you just sat down.
Yeah.
What's this
That's
place?
cute.
What's this one?
I don't know. Oh. Mills Taylor Cabin.
It's kind of neat how you can walk across.
Yeah.
It's like two cabins in one.
This isn't a Cedar Creek building, but it was too fine of a specimen to decline when offered to the village by the
Okay.
Mills family. This is from the area of, it was located along Dry Run Road, a few miles from Perrintown, just east of Milford, Ohio.
Hi, hello.
Yes.
The breeze would come back in.
All
No,
right.
it squirted through there on the other one next door for a little bit, then it stopped.
Yeah.
I'm Jessica. This is my little one Anna, and this is the Elam cabin. It was built around 1802.
Okay.
They had 600 acres, somewhere in the general vicinity of Caesar's Creek. That's all
Yeah.
the information I can find says.
Yeah.
But Josiah Elam was originally from Virginia. He
Okay.
was a non-commissioned officer in one of the Virginia Continental Line regiments. Again, not really sure which one.
Right,
There's
right.
not great records keeping.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Especially
Yeah.
the Continental Army.
Right.
And but we do know that he was given a land grant in payment for service. Of course, only officers and non-commissioned officers were actually granted anything.
Yeah.
And they originally came to Christian County, Kentucky, or what would become Christian County, Kentucky. Don't quote me on this. I think it's somewhere down around Lexington.
Okay.
Which would make sense because that's where most of the settlements were along Boone's Trace. And he eventually accrued 10,000 acres out there, but the problem after the revolution out this way was still Indian attacks. So you had the newly formed Continental Army started sending soldiers out here, and he eventually joined back up with them to become an Indian fighter. You'll see on there is a board out here that has a little more history too of the family after the fact and all of that. And it uses the term horse thieves, which is kind of a period lingo for hostile natives.
Right.
So,
Okay.
there was confusion a little bit over the terminology with that. People were thinking actual literal horse thieves, but that was one of the, in period accounts you'll see sometimes they'll refer to
As that.
natives as just horse thieves. I mean, some truth to that because they would take settlers' horses because they knew they were an important asset. So eventually he came up here with the military, chasing probably Shawnee or Mingo, and he liked what he saw. It was great farmland, and also as we got closer to Ohio statehood, they had decided that Ohio would be incorporated as a free state.
Okay.
Kentucky would not. So that was another reason that he decided I want to raise my family in a free state versus. So he sold his 10,000 acres and came up here to 600 acres.
Wow.
Which is still a
good chunk, but from 10,000.
And they had a pretty good sized family because his mother-in-law, they all moved out here with him eventually, and that is kind of detailed a little more on the board there. I have to go back and read it a couple more times.
Yeah, that's okay.
But this would have been her cabin.
Okay.
And at one point, there were up to 11 people living in this.
Right? I know. Isn't that something?
There is one bedroom upstairs.
How they had that many people in these
what was that one cabin in we were on the Roaring Fork border?
Like
they had
11
kids.
Yeah.
11 kids in the Smokies on the Roaring Fork Motor Trail.
Yeah,
They
there's
can
a
go in all their
cabin.
cabins and stuff.
But there was a lot of that back then.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, you threw up and built what you could, and they had large families.
Right.
There's actually a family that helped settle Cincinnati too that had 15.
Wow.
And he was a preacher, and they moved out. They moved out also from Virginia. I think they were from Culpeper area, and they moved out here. He was the first Presbyterian minister, I think, east or west of the Alleghenies. So
wow.
That house is actually in Sharon Woods down in Sharonville.
Okay.
Heritage Village, too, so you can see that.
A lot of history. Yeah. Sounds good. Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Yes.
So this is your cabin kind of ish, right? That you guys kind
I
of
get plopped in here because I'm just kind of an unattached.
Oh, you don't have.
They don't have a cabin parent for this one yet.
Okay.
But in order to get it open, I mean, there's some of us volunteers who don't like we're not formally cabin parents, or I haven't been a member long enough to even apply to be one. But the president of the board knows that myself and then the lady in the next house over, we're actually experienced interpreters from Sharon Woods.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So she knows Wolf. Excuse me. Get out of the loom. Except this one. Because this is also the easiest house for me to keep track of her in because it's one room.
One room.
Yeah, I bet.
Come on. That's Dana's loom. Get out of it. Come on.
It's got a little nap bed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good
Work,
idea.
but so far,
No, too much going on, right?
Look yet.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Come here. Get out of there. Don't put that in your mouth.
He was
Aloud would be good.
going to read it aloud. So, in
or
the
at least
late
bits and pieces.
1700s, Josiah Elam was pursuing horse thieves from his hometown in Kentucky and arrived in the Caesar Creek area. He was pleased with what he saw, so in 1812 he returned to the area and purchased 600 acres along the banks of Caesar's Creek. I think that was good.
Yep.
So he was pursuing the Indians. That's what that was, right? horse thieves pursuing the Indians. What is this?
I think it's just like their community bandstand.
Oh, I wonder if that's where the concert singing people will sing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
We are talking about weaving and whatever else I feel like talking about.
Okay.
I have the reproduction of an 18th century box loom, or also called a tape loom. And the reason it's called tape loom is because you use it to make tape. And you would use tape for all kinds of things. I'm making a practice, I'm new to it, so I'm making a practice one so it's a nice soft fluffy cotton. But I could make it out of a finer linen or wool or anything else to make different kinds of tapes. I might need it to tie on my pockets, because pockets are detached, they tie on under your skirts. They're wonderful too, they're nice and big. Don't believe what they say, they're way better than modern pockets.
Okay.
And I can use it, if I make it out of a fine wool, I can fold it over the bottom of my hem and stitch it there to keep my hem from getting tattered while I'm moving about. I can use it to hold on my stockings. I can use it for straps, anything. There's just a million things you need tape for.
Yeah.
And the whole key to a box loom, you can find them in paintings, 18th century paintings, things like that. The whole key to a box loom is the heddle. All the rest of it is just kind of fun extra pieces. This is nice because it keeps my warp wrapped there, and as I keep going, I can unhook it and pull a little more out. And here's the weaving term part of the chat. When you weave, you have warp. Warp goes up and down because all weavers are a little warped. Just so you know,
Okay.
and then you have weft, and the weft goes from weft to white. It's true, it helps though.
Yeah.
So when you have that, and when
She
you
liked
when you
that.
learn that in school, a weaver taught me that, so it must be fine.
Yeah.
When you learn in school, they tell you, okay, kids, go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Okay, now you go the other way, under, over, under, over, under, over, and you think, oh my word, it must take forever to weave something.
Yeah.
So they knew about heddles. Heddles were not new to them either. They've been around. And a heddle means you can take your warp and what if you took every other one and put it through a hole so it stays in that spot? But what if the other ones were allowed to go up and down? That means when I need every other one, shoop, I go like this, I pull it tight, and now I have a space. I can put my shuttle right through there. It will be every other one automatically, and that's called the shed. And then I need to go the other way though. Shoop, now my shed's down there. That is how the heddle works on even those great big looms.
Yeah.
The only difference is you wouldn't take the entire piece of fabric and try to move it up and down. That would be difficult. So in those, the heddle itself moves up and down, and you have a pedal that makes it go shoop, like that.
Yeah.
With sound effects. Those are important.
Yes.
So that's what happens here. Now I'm newer to this one, so I was trying to demo and talk at the same time, and that went horribly wrong.
Okay.
So I've just been undoing some. You can see it's a little bit ravelly looking. But let's see. So I can see here that the next way I need to go, I need it to be, let's see. You can kind of see how it's going to go next when you look in the shuttle. Not that way. That's the way I had last. Okay, so I need it to go this way. And I'm on this side, and you always use a beater, beat it down, nice and snug. And then here's what I was saying, send my shuttle through. Like that. And then I'm gonna pull it through. And I need to beat it down. Pull it through a little. And then I need to go the other way to go back. And now, if I wouldn't stop interrupting myself so much, I would start to get a rhythm. And I would start to have the same tension over and over. And I would go back and forth every time. And I would know that I'm always going to be up when I'm going from my left. And I'm always going to be down when I'm, and you can see how this could get very fast.
Yeah.
Or at least you can imagine that if I was not doing this, someone else was, it would get very fast. And then I can use this to keep that down. Remember, I got to keep that beat nice and small. And that's the same way. Your big loom. Okay, that's looking less terrible than it could before.
You got this updates or something?
Maybe.
No, maybe.
They couldn't tell you if they were, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
Are you on YouTube?
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have your own channel? What is it called?
You know, I
The Gray
day
Life.
job.
The
It's
Great
for a television station,
Ah.
and we put all our stuff on.
Jamie, here, I'll
And
start
I was
watching your YouTube
actually
channel.
covering an
That's
event
because
on
it matches the
Friday.
hair.
What's that?
I was covering an event on Friday,
okay.
and when I started doing those shoots,
About 50,
I'd say, "Oh, yeah, this is
60
gonna be on
years, you'll
TV."
understand.
and they'd be like, "Eh." Now they're like, meh. I'm like, and YouTube, and they're
You
like,
guys
yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
You guys travel around the world?
A little bit. Yeah, we actually
Before
got to do
COVID.
that before COVID.
Yeah.
Right?
We were in,
COVID is why I had
Germany,
these
Spain.
toys because I couldn't go to some of our history events, and then I
Yeah.
went,
yeah.
maybe I need a hand crank sewing machine from England.
Yeah.
Maybe I need.
Yeah.
Maybe I need an 18th
Yeah,
century
right?
reproduction
Right.
box loom.
Right.
Yeah, this is getting better. And there's, I can see the mistakes here, but to me that's doable.
Yeah.
It's this. I have been interpreting weaving for maybe 2 decades, but I haven't had my own loom. And I have friends that are brilliant. They're
Yeah,
just, they make
yeah.
the most beautiful tape.
Oh wow.
And of different kinds of weaving.
Yeah.
When they are demonstrating at an event that I am at, I might forget to take this one out of the car. I'm not weaving next
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. Right.
But I love being able to show.
Shoot, we forgot to pack it.
yeah.
Yeah. It's always.
It was sitting there in a box just waiting to be
I
loaded.
think all of us have something. I mean, that for me, that's my spinning wheel.
Yeah.
I can barely function the darn thing, but everybody else
spinning
already
wheel.
has theirs now.
I have a spinning wheel and like 4 drop spindles, and I can't do squat with any of them.
I did
and I
have my
scarf
Scottish spindle
now.
with me.
See, mine's opposite. It's this. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I got
That's-
video of 'em.
That's what I do during the week. So
Yeah.
on the weekends, I leave all the technical stuff at work.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat though.
But that's it. You know, we get really running
you
around.
go.
Most of us who are volunteers.
We're a couple years behind, but
Yeah.
eventually.
It's that work
We're
thing.
more than a couple years behind.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Years behind.
Yeah, just a few hundred.
What's that stick with the glowing fireball in it?
It was funny because we were at Old Fort Herod last weekend for their big settlement and their raid reenactment, and there was a group out there called Family Tree Nuts. And I kept looking at their logo thinking, are you like a nut company?
Yeah, right.
I couldn't figure out.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, Family Tree Nuts. I'm like,
Ah.
oh. So they were coming around. They had, they're set up too, doing interviews with
That's
some of
nice.
us. And
That's nice.
yeah, it was pretty
That's
fun.
neat,
It's like,
yeah.
this is kind of a new thing. Because I mean, we've actually been interpreting about the same length of time because this is how we met.
Yeah.
And
20 years ago.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's I will have lived in this past March is 20 years for me in Cincinnati, and I
Yeah.
started at the village
That's when
like almost
right after,
afterwards, yeah.
Mm.
So, but it's like I had like the big, like, news cameras, but now I'm starting to see smaller
The little
stuff, and
things.
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Honestly,
Okay.
even the news stations, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not a news station, I'm at the very small news station, but when I go do events, I'm walking around with a much smaller,
Yeah.
not that
just gonna eat them
small.
as fast as you can.
My
get 'em.
daughter
but-
uses a GoPro,
Yeah.
but I can't use that for TV.
I did finally buy a bracket for myself to go on a tripod.
Did you really?
I feel like I'm so behind.
I have my little Bluetooth button. See? Did I miss
Yeah.
one again? I did.
At work, that's why we're not allowed to talk to the operators on the line. Because
they
we'll get them out of
distract,
sequence, we'll get distracted, we'll get out of
I've done a
sequence.
couple.
I knit
And then
too,
they'll bend it.
and let me tell
Yeah.
you, my mom will come out and try to talk to me, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
you crochet, you know what's going on up here.
Yeah.
Quit
I mean,
talking to me.
Yeah,
I could have unwoven down to, it was like a really terrible mess. I undid some, and I could have kept going to do that mess, but I thought, now this is the practice one. Anyway, I was accepting it wouldn't look good, but it was beyond not looking okay.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, if there was a mistake, I probably wouldn't have noticed it, because I don't
You
know.
post it, they'll tell you what I'm doing wrong. That's how you can find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you for
Thank you, yes.
Hi.
I think that's it. We are done. That.
I don't know, it looks like a helicopter.
It's got a propeller in the back.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff out here flying today.
So how'd you just, oh, you just was seeing what was nearby the campground?
I knew this was here. I just wasn't sure where.
Yeah.
So I went to their website. Then I saw, oh, they have these Pioneer Days, which is hardly anybody here.
Yeah.
I actually thought it'd be busy.
Yeah, I thought, well, I kind of, when I saw it on the website, I'm like, oh, I don't think it's going to be too busy.
We stopped at the store. We got us a delicious and nutritious meal. And we're going to go somewhere to have it.
That's all I can have right now is soft food.
Yeah. So someone had to go to the dentist a couple weeks ago.
Ouch.
Ouch, yeah.
And
Ouch, yep.
can't eat crunchy foods.
No crunchy.
Wait, you go this way, right?
No,
Oh, we're going to the gorge. Oh,
It's
that's
also
right.
nice for our snacky snack. Well, this is peachy. It looks like we don't have any sound again. So I'm going to do a little bit of voicing here. And what in the world am I looking up in the sky? Up there we are seeing some gliders, so I'm going to cut the footage in. This guy's been flying around us all day today. Pull that glider along. Kind of cool looking glider. Too bad he doesn't release it right now. Come on, release. Oh, there comes the trees. Goodbye, bye, glider.
I bet there's a couple planes doing that.
Running too.
Was it? Oh, I didn't know that.
I got the displays turning off, so it
Well,
keeps it from
I
getting
think you
warm.
probably got, I don't know what you got on that one then.
That was Pearl footage, by the way.
I didn't know it was running.
That was Pearl Camp footage. Yeah, I got them turning off to keep it from overheating.
Okay, normally we would have had trail mix for today. If it wasn't for
No,
my tea.
instead we had ho-hos and ding-dongs.
Yeah.
That's
Which is
what
not
I'm
my
talking
normal.
about.
That's not my,
That's what I'm talking about.
does it bring back childhood memories?
Brings back good stuff.
Yeah. Did you have those a lot in the Army?
No.
No. I'm thinking childhood.
Yeah.
Did your mom get them a lot? Oh, it stinks. Ugh. Gross smell. I don't know what it doesn't. Is it fish smell?
It's probably just bottom of the lake smell. There's a little creek over there.
Oh yeah. Where?
Right straight across.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So can you cross over? Oh, you go up the steps.
You can.
Did you want to? Would that be a marathon for me with my tea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it could be here for a rapid release of water. I bet it just comes flying out.
Yeah, it says when the siren sounds, beware of rapid rise in water level. Wonder how high it goes. Oh,
I have no idea.
I think you can see on the.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't know how high it could go. 'Cause it looks like it kind of goes up pretty high. And that's coming from Caesar's Creek.
Yep. The lake out there.
Yeah. How does it not run out of water then, the creek?
The lake.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point it might. They can control how high the lake is.
So can they shut this off, what
Yeah.
flows in here?
I don't think they will shut it completely off.
No.
Is that good? I can hear you.
Okay.
Can I come on your bridge?
I'll let ya.
You'll let me? Oh boy. She likes me. She likes me. She's let me on her bridge. All right, now I'm thinking, what a goofball. All right, so Pearl, see, I bet you, Pearl's out here. There she is. Pearl's out here, oh, talking on the phone. All right, she's out there chit-chatting. She was sitting there reading. You got dinner started. It's warm out there, so we're eating inside, cooking inside the trailer. I got some panini. We're gonna have some panini tonight with some sauce and hamburger and onion mixed into it. So kind of a simple dinner. Just makes it easy, and I'm just gonna cook it in here. So that's because it'd be a bit warm out there, so we're gonna cook in here tonight. She's moved in here with me. It got warm out there, didn't it? Yep, the sun. We didn't put the awning out because we didn't figure needed it just for a little bit. It's been nice, but it's just a time of day right now where the sun just kind of shines on us. It's warm, so you gonna come in here. I got my I got my big pot on now. So I got it on the big burner. I got the little fan roaring. So we got, yeah, see, it's noisy in here when that gets going. All right. So, anyways, still got cooking, and yeah, we are firm believers in using our stove and oven in this camper. So it's gotten many stuff. So yeah.
The main thing we put in the oven is
Pizza. Yeah, I'm mostly pizza, but anyways, potatoes every now and then. The other,
if it's not too
it's not too hot out. Pearl,
Jim.
no Parmesan. We forgot to pack the Parmesan. We want Parmesan. I don't know.
And they might have had that stuff like that
Yeah,
before.
I just now saw it. We don't have no Parmesan.
Well, fine.
We got no Parmesan.
You want to check at the store?
You want to go up there? I'm still got a cooking. You want to do?
I can't remember.
I don't know. Can you get up there or?
You want me to go look?
You could. All right, Pearl's gonna go see if they got Parmesan. All right, we forgot the Parmesan, but more importantly, we did remember the tequila, the triple sec, and the margarita mix, and that's what I'm gonna get ready to do. Get ready for dinner while I'm waiting for that to boil. I'm having a margarita. Oh yeah, we rough it too. We got an ice maker. All right, there we go. You want to try it? See how the chef did?
Okay.
No Parmesan. No Parmesan. All right, you gonna keep the chef?
I'll keep him.
You'll keep him? So,
Not bad.
how would you rate this meal at this restaurant there, Pearl?
Well,
Since there's no Parmesan, a 5?
yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's our din-din. Y'all come by. I have plenty of dishes that need to be done now, so if everybody wants to stop over and help me do my dishes, I'd be more appreciative of that. And the dilemma.
Yeah.
Walk the normal way or go reverse route.
Yeah.
So guess we'll go reverse route this time. So you want to do the outside loop or you want to walk up and down some of these in here? Oh yeah?
Yeah. It was right across from the office.
Oh.
I don't know if it was there when we got here.
Yeah. Or you want to walk the big loop here? Okay. Maybe they just come out Saturday and come out, Saturday morning and spend the weekend and head back.
This campground's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
Worked in a pinch.
Yep. So they have seasonal, I don't know, it's different. It's not bad.
No, this is, I think this is kind of a nice one, actually.
Nice, yeah, nice and warm.
Well, our little invention here in Ohio is coming to an end. We had a great time, and unfortunately we didn't plan very well for our camping, but the Olive Branch Campground came out, saved the day. We had a spot. It's not a bad little campground, and definitely worked in a pinch. Our visiting Caesars Creek was kind of neat, going to the visitor center there, and we definitely enjoyed the village. Speaking with the cabin parents and the interpreters, and just kind of seeing some of the old Ohio history in the region. So, thank you for watching. Yep, Pearl's straightening out my little flag there. And please subscribe if you haven't yet. We have plenty more coming. Little hint, we're heading for Pennsylvania next. Thank you very much. Give us a thumbs up if you liked our video, and please subscribe by clicking the circle with our pictures on it. Thank you.